Hey everyone, welcome back in, and well, we're cooking this morning.
We are.
So Mr. Nolan Baker is here, and you are going to be showing me some knife skills.
Yes.
So one thing, I don't know if you guys are like me, you have the knives in the kitchen block. I only use this one because I don't know what any of the rest of them are used for or how to use them. So kind of explain to me, Mr. Nolan, what all these knives, I guess their names, or when to use them exactly.
Yes, absolutely. So what I brought was just some typical knives that I think everybody should have in their kitchen. Starting off, we have a serrated bread knife.
Okay. Oh, that's for bread.
Yes,
I did not know that.
This is strictly just for bread.
No.
And the reason for that, these striations on the knife just help you get through that first crunchy layer of the bread without actually squishing that soft, fluffy, tender middle.
I wish I would have known this last night.
Next up, we have your favorite knife.
My favorite.
So this one is technically a paring knife.
Okay.
And what you would use this for is things like peeling an apple. Or small intricate work like cutting up small fruits like strawberries, grapes.
Gotcha.
So it's for really, really small work.
Does a potato count in that?
You could use this to peel a potato, absolutely. Anything that you would typically peel vegetable-wise, a paring knife will be your best friend.
All right, so what about these three?
Now, these three, we're kind of getting into a little bit more advanced things with this one. But this is a boning knife.
All right.
So if you are one that likes to bulk buy like chicken thighs, this will be your best friend with going in to debone and deskin your chicken thighs.
Okay, interesting.
Now the reason for this, aside from a normal knife, is its flexibility. So this moves really, really well. So once you get in and around the bone, it just helps you glide across it without wasting too much of the meat.
See, I would have thought that knife was broken. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yes.
Okay, and this, I do have one of these for sure.
Yes. Now these are going to be your big heavy hitters in the kitchen.
Okay.
Both of these are different styles of chef's knives. This one specifically is what most people are going to see at home. This is called a santoku style knife.
Okay.
So this is deriving from Japan. And how you can tell a santoku knife, aside from a regular chef's knife, is you're going to have more of a curved edge right here on the very end. Now, not all of them have it, but this one right here has these little rivets in it.
Okay.
Now, these actually do serve a purpose. They're not just for decoration. So these little rivets right here create a small little air pocket as you're slicing through your vegetables. And it helps them detach away from your knife. Because if you ever, been chopping away at a potato or something, it gets stuck to the knife and you end up cutting them up way too small, like if you're trying to do rounds or
Interesting.
slices.
Okay.
So that's supposed to help prevent that.
Okay.
Now, my personal favorite, and again, just another style, is your normal 8 to 10 inch chef's knife. So this chef's knife is going to be your main utility knife. You should be using this for just about everything in your kitchen.
Okay, so I need to swap over to that.
Yes.
Now, quickly, we have a minute left, so let's talk about how to cut an onion. I'm pretty terrible at it. So what would you say if you want like the layers? Like, do I need to cut off both ends when cutting an onion, or?
So how I like to cut an onion is you always want to have a flat base. So the first step that you always want to do, always be sure to curl your fingers because you never want to cut those off. Curl your fingers just a little bit. And I always like to start at this tip end. You just come in, cut your tip off, and what that's going to do is give you a flat base that you can then put your onion down on your cutting board to keep it from rolling around.
Okay.
Now from here, you want to try to get even cuts, so you want to take the knife, split it right down the middle. Now from here, you've got your two separate ends.
Okay.
Okay. We've still got our flat base that we can work with. Now we just take the first layer off, and all this is going to do is help get some of that excess dirt off of our onion. And plus, what this will do is help give you a nice little handle that you can hold on to down at the very, very end. And then from here, you just start your slices. Or, if we're not wanting slices and you want to dice, you again take that first layer off, have your little handle. We go down and just make a couple slits right across through here.
And then just go right across from it.
Uh-huh.
All right, well that is our onion education right there. Thank you, Mr. Nolan, for coming in. Our eyes are not watering. We'll be right back.